Good morning. Excuse me. Good morning, guys. That's like my first few words. Um, Excited about today, per usual. Who's ready to make money? We are. Thanks. Love it. Um, Already seeing what's popping up for the day. I think I want to change this for a second. I think I want to have both of these like regular gray. Um, okay, it's 9:30, but of course, we all know um we do not chase trades over here in these parts. And it's not what we do. I'm just trying to get these boxes together here for us. I did that with the wick. Um, okay. We'll change this to like blue or something. Okay. Why? Okay, great. Same. As y'all know, I did not jump into any trade. I'm not in any trades right now. Just waiting to see what's going on. Got everything listed here. I'm looking at CNBC right now. I'm just being honest. And we'll bring this down just a scotch. I'm trying to see what companies are popping today, and I will add that to my list of items to look at. So let's see what we're saying today. CNBC. All right. So the biggest analyst calls today are NVIDIA, Apple, Microsoft, Rivian, and CrowdStrike. So we've got all the things that we need here, which is a good thing. Right. And I'll make our charts a little larger here. I think Tesla might pop today. I think Palantir, we're running into some order block issues over here, guys. But I do think Tesla's gonna pop up and then hit an order block and then come down. So uh be careful. But I do think it could go up. So if it can break this order block, we're definitely looking for a push up past 408 if it can maintain it. But again, excuse me, I don't like to get in until 9:42. So let's just let the tickers tick until we see how we're gonna play this. Okie dokie. Sounds good. All right, sounds great. All right. And of course, I'm looking at charts on another situation here. Waiting to see which one looks good. Hope everybody slept good and all the things. All right. Okay. Mm, So far, Intel is going crazy. What else we got going? SPY looks like it wants to do some things. JPM, excuse me. Again, I'm not doing anything until at least 9:42. So pull your charts up. Let's get excited. Let's get comfy in our seats and get ready to get this money. I'm really excited. Super excited about it all. Um, Tesla. Tesla is going to have a nice little run, probably to 407, guys. So keep that 407, 408. Keep that on your radar. Keep that on your radar. I do think it's going to push, but again, you see this is forming a range right here. Again, we don't want to get in till close to 9:42, so let that first 15-minute bar do what it do. A lot of Tesla calls are coming in. Um, Dow. Let's see. Let's see. On WM. Everything started out on green today, guys. But let's see where it's headed currently. These are futures currently right now. This is the QQQ. Let's change this. Okay, SPY, QQQ, Dow, and IWM, oil, gold, and silver. So this is where you can see what's going on with that. Okay. So we have SPY trying to figure out if it's going to creep down today and fill up this imbalance. And if that's what we're looking for, remember yesterday was pretty choppy until the end of the day. It shot up, right? So it was doing some stuff early in the morning, then it just went crazy at the end of the day. So hopefully you got part of the power hour and got to make some money off of that. And so now that it jumped up, now it's got to rebalance itself out. So remember, anytime you have a jump up like that, it has to fill itself out. This is what they call fair value gaps. If you're not familiar with value gaps, you should study them. They're amazing. It means this gap in between where banks and institutions are trying to find its fair value, of course. So it's always something new to learn in the world of trading, of course. Let's see here. Alrighty. I think it's one little indicator on what is this. Hold on. I'm sorry, I'm doing something right now, guys. We have 2 more minutes before we start to make any real changes. So I'm not gonna put it in here. Worry about it. Let's put this back up. All right. So far, this is why I put this on here. I don't know if you guys can see it. Try to bring it bigger. Is the current volume is 23% buys and 75% sells on SPY right now. Okay, so we're looking at that currently. 65% sells and 41% buys on Tesla. So this is also going to let you know, like, okay, is this going to be a sell day? So it's already pulling down. But that's because it just went crazy yesterday, and the gap is already filled from overnight. So we're just waiting to see if this ticker is going to come down and break through the box today. And the box is at 674.75. All right. Okie dokie. See what we're doing. I'll switch it back to a lower time frame once we get closer to knowing our next ticker. All right, so it looks like you see this huge volume bar of red volume. That right there. So look, Tesla's got huge green volume. SPY has huge red volume. Pay attention. Pay attention. All right, it's 941. Remember, 942 is usually when you know what direction is going to go. And look, it's already printing down. So this might print down to 675 today on SPY. Excuse me. And potentially come down. I mean, look at this 89% sell. Crazy. Be careful, guys. So it looks like a doozy. Black bar. You know what that looks like. Definitely seeing puts doing weird things. And it could possibly come to this area right here, 675. So if you guys are interested in at least testing to see if the puts are available to that I would do that. Not financial advice, just financial fun. I'm liking it. Or if you want to wait until 10 o'clock to make sure, as you can see, what just popped up on here? Um, let's see. Let's see. Let me go ahead and make this smaller. Tesla's still not doing much, but SPY's definitely coming down right now. This could be a big drop on SPY today. Um, so if you want to test out a put, this is the type of energy that puts are going, but I don't know how long it'll last. I know that there's just an imbalance from yesterday that needs to be filled up. Will it get filled up today? I'm not sure. So just test out a small put that you can afford if it decides to pull back on you. Because yesterday was bananas and it could continue to fly up. So just be mindful of that. Be mindful. All right, I'm gonna go to a lower time frame now that we're in the thick of it. And let's wait for our flow to come in and tell us where to go. You can tell a lot by the direction of SPY based on these tickers here. So right now we know Bitcoin is going down. That's what we do know. Banks are going down. SoFi, Hood. Hood is a bank. Robinhood is a bank. SMCI, IoT. Tesla had a crazy run yesterday. And then it started off as a range. So it may fill that range up and do another jump up later today. SPY breaking down. Again, we said 675. Excuse me, let me look at flow right now. Just a second. Oh yeah, SPY is bugging. I don't know how long it's gonna buy, but 675 is definitely one of the limits. So if you're gonna ride it and do it, try to grab your profit at different levels if you can. Everything is not gonna be a 15 bar day. All right. So as you can see here, this is a seller's block, and it is this right here. Let me try to make this a little more greed. You see it. So hopefully you can see that. This is the buyer's block down here. And usually it flows from block to block. Supply and demand trading. So now you can see it's printed out on a seller's block. It's right underneath the sellers. Let's zoom in. So it needs to figure out, is it coming down here to the buyer's block to grab some more buyers? What are we doing? Excuse me. And we may not know until 10 o'clock. So I like to wait to see what really is going to cook around that time. Whoop. Coming down. So if you got into a small put, you should be in profit. You should be in profit for sure. At least to the order block. And then grab your profit and then get ready for the next shift, which is 10 o'clock, if it does not continue. That's how you make money on both shifts, the up and down. You should study SPY. You should study futures to see that it does this. It flips every like 11 to 15 minutes. It's a thing. It really does that. All right. I'm supposed to be looking at the flow. Okay, let's go to look at some above as and only as. Okay. All right. Riding it from block to block is the goal. If it can make it here, if it pushes past this green block, then we're looking to fall down for probably the remainder of the day to fill up yesterday's imbalance, which was crazy, super crazy imbalance yesterday. And good morning to everybody joining me. Remember, this is your little one-stop shop just to see what the market is doing in the morning. I'm not really here to teach you how to trade. But if you want to learn how to trade, you can always click my links and join at least a group I know that will help you be the best trader you can be, which is JR. And so love him to pieces. And then, but yeah, I'm just here to let you know what the direction of the market is. Truly, it helps me just stay focused and waiting patiently. So I'm like, oh, if somebody wants to come in my living room and hang out, that's what this is. So thank you for joining me in my little office situation. All right. So far, so far we are waiting to see what SPY is going to do. We have 10 more minutes. It is stuck in the middle of an order block, stuck in the middle of the range. This is where it should bounce off. Where's the middle thing? Hold on. Hold on. All right, there goes the middle of the range. Okay, I'm just trying to see the middle of the range. All right, so again, still stuck in the middle of the block, but under the mid range of the range box from yesterday's price action and today. Excuse me. So it's just trying to see if it's going to be bearish today. Cannot wait to see when the stuff starts pulling in 10 o'clock. Oh, you'll know too. You will know. 8 more minutes, guys, or 9 more minutes. 9 more minutes to know the direction. And for those eager beavers, I see Tesla wants to break up above its range. Excuse me. If you're interested, Tesla looks like it could go to 408 today. I'm gonna have to mute sometimes because I got a cough, guys, but I'm telling y'all, I'm feeling so much better. Seriously. All right, there we go. SPY's coming down to its order block. So if you're in a put on SPY, just grab your profit around here. If you can, grab your profit around 670, 607. And Tesla looks like it could possibly go to 408.67 today, guys. 408.67 on Tesla. 408.67. Let's just put 408.50. Yep. Yep. Because when Tesla moves, guys, Tesla moves. And the prices are pretty splendiferous on Tesla as well. Oh my God. If you can't afford Tesla, jump in TSLL if you're interested. Calls are coming into Tesla as we speak. I do think that Tesla could possibly get to 408. I wish SPY would figure out what it's doing. SPY is my baby. I love SPY, but you have to let SPY warm up. It's just like an old man for real. Like, I don't know. We have to figure out what the other stocks are doing. It doesn't know what it's doing until 20 other stocks know what it's doing. So that's whack. But so far, Tesla is looks really, really good if it can make it to 408. That's what it's giving. SPY's coming down. Looks like it's gonna come down to its level. Again, if you are in a put, is that a black bar I see on SPY? What? But don't get so excited, only because it's got an order block is gonna hit, and I don't know if it's gonna break through that order block. I'm really, really trying to be patient and watch it. Really being patient. Um, let's look at some other. Yeah. So look at that. Look at that. Jeez. Come on, Spy. Oh, excuse me. Oil sliding. Oil is sliding. As you can see, COP is ConocoPhillips. All right, SPY hit its line. News just popped in and said that the futures are sliding down. So be careful. If you're trading futures, enjoy because it's real right now. Futures, it's a good look. At least to the order block though. Okay. At least to the order block. MES is SPY. So you can see where that is. All right. So I'm in profit on Tesla and I'm in profit on SPY. You remember I said you could do a tester. Just make sure you grab your profit at the order blocks and you should be thrilled with the outcome. So yep. Already black bar shouties. 7% on SPY. I still think Tesla can get to 408. Maybe a pullback on SPY, but just trying to see if it's going to break this order block and fill up the gap from yesterday. That's what we're waiting on. Palantir is dropping, which is heavy. Let's see. So we got Tesla fighting against Palantir. What a shit show. All right. Okay. Spies definitely, they just, a little alert just came up and said futures are sliding today. So, you know what that means. If it's sliding, you should get on the slide with it until it says otherwise. Okay, Black Bar Shouty. If it can break this, then you guys head down for a slide, truly. And it's going to be a doozy on there. All right. More power, more bearish power. What is it going to do? Let me go down to the lower time frame, guys. All right, here we go. If we break here, we're looking to come down to 674. So that's a big if. Can it break it? We do not know. I'm just waiting. It's 9. It's officially 10 o'clock. So now we're going to see what happens. Officially 10. All right, guys, let's watch and wait. If we see the Bears push down on SPY, it's going to go crazy. Because y'all know what happened yesterday. Oil jumped up, fell down. The war was supposedly it was over. I personally feel like he was getting you guys ready to buy energy at a cheaper price if you didn't lose all your money chasing oil up the street. That's what I really think. I'm still in my SPY puts, and now you can see he's breaking the order block. Okay. I'm in futures on SPY, which is MES for those who want to trade futures and don't know how. Um, I'm just trying to see if it's going to break and continue coming down. Remember, this is the order block we need to break if we're going to continue to buy puts. Grab your profit if you have not already, and then enter in a new position up under the order block if you've already grabbed your profit. That's how that works. That's how that works. But it's not looking like the best. I still think Tesla could get to 408 if it doesn't have enough, if it has enough. But again, when Tesla pulls up, it usually falls the next day like halfway. Okay, now we are in the middle of the SPY order block. And if it breaks this, we're looking for more bearish movement down. It's struggling. You see how slow it moves when it's struggling to break. Tesla's breaking down the other way too. All right. All right, guys. Look, it's breaking down past the order block. So now look, are we going to be able to make it to this range box right here? Grab your profit if you have and not already. Stay in green, guys. Stay in green. I'm only here to show you what the market's doing. Tesla is printing a black bar. It is printing a black bar, guys. SPY does not want to give you. It's so funny. SPY's like, I don't know. Tesla's like, nah, we falling. I gave y'all a lot of money yesterday. We need to balance that out. Okay, spine's bugging. Where we at with it? Mm, Okay, what are we doing? PLTR is falling. Tesla's falling. More sellers are coming in. Okay. All right. It bounced off the order block just like we said, so it didn't make it push it through. At least not yet. So I do hope that you heard me say 3 times, grab your profit when it hits that order block. And then re-enter in a new position. All right. We're waiting for the new position. We still do not know if it's still going to tank further down. It just needs to go past below the order block for me to know if it's going to go down. Ooh, somebody just opened up Nvidia puts for April because Nvidia had a run yesterday. All right. Okay, here we go. This is what I was looking for. Was it gonna make it or not? So this is what we're looking for. Is SPY going to push down past this order block? It tried before. Now we are going to see the truth. It's 10:07. Let's see what we got. Let's see. Somebody just put a put in for QQQ. What's it doing? Up. Y'all see this? Microsoft falling. Pay attention to these tickers, which are sympathetic on SPY, right? So if you see Microsoft and the big boys falling, then that means SPY is going to start to fall right after. These are the things that you learn when you start studying, like what exactly is in SPY? What is making SPY move? Palantir, Microsoft, Johnson and Johnson. I just did a whole look to see which one. Amazon, Nvidia, Apple. Those are some of the top weighted guys that pull SPY with it. Let me look and see some more. So if you're still in that little put, you should really be in a nice profit right now. And if it breaks our range box, guys, if it breaks here, if it breaks 674, we are looking for it to come down to, oh, I got off of here. Oops, sorry. But 674, and then our next one would be 673. Remember, you're only supposed to get $1 a day. You can get $1 right now while we're talking. What? Right now, while we're talking, boom, $1. Stop it. just to build your confidence. If you're not a good trader, just get little wins to build your confidence. I promise you, you'll be like, oh my God, I'm in green. You don't even care. You just want to build your confidence in this game. Then once you do $1, then you can do $10. Then you can do $100. But it takes time to build confidence. Then you got these fake people who be like, yeah, but ain't been trading except for 5 minutes. And it's like, you ain't got no confidence yet. You got to build it. $1 a day, $2. Me and Lee call them little baby rice bowls. All right, so look, we hit the range box, right, guys? So that's where you look to take profit there. Okay. And if you can get back in, you take profit again. You get in on it again. And then if that don't work, at least you got profit from all your other trades. See? Boom. Microsoft TQQQ. Tesla's gonna pull us down. I'm just trying to see, is it gonna go past this range box? If it can't go past the range box, it's gonna go fly back up, guys. So we're just waiting to see some volume. Again, yesterday's tank was really crazy. So it would not surprise me if it comes down just to fill up at least half of that in the fair value gap, which is around 673. Okay. I really should just draw the freaking levels. I'm sorry, guys. Hold on. Let's do levels. All right. I'm looking at levels on another thing, but it's not fair to you guys. So I guess we can do it. Um, all right. So you see 674 is a line. So if we do about half of this, let's do half between this level and this level. What it is, 672.33, but we don't wait for it to come down all the way. So 673 would be something that I think it could possibly split it in half. If it comes down, that's where I foresee it coming down if it breaks the box all the way. Got it? All right, SQQQ is up on our scanner, which means SPY is coming down. When we want to go bearish on SPY, we need to wait for SQQQ to be green. That is the other side of it. And usually, if it starts flashing, that's not good for SPY. If SQQQ start flashing greens, that means SPY is not. It usually does not have a hope and a prayer. It's like, oh, that's the green light. But again, it's sluggish. So it's not like volatile falling. You know what I mean? So that means it's like stuck in all this congestion. Kind of like my nose sounds congested. But if it breaks through this, if it breaks down past 674, it might move a much, much smoother down. So be patient. Be patient. Y'all should be green. Yay! West is up 39 on SPY put. Hitting the range. Oh. I wish it was moving faster. But oh well, patience is the game of trading. What's Walmart talking about? Tesla's obviously coming down, guys. Walmart. Yeah, Walmart is cool. It needs to get past that. Oh, well, Apple, Baba. Okay. Shout out to Wes on Nvidia's swing yesterday. Yes. I told Lee. I was like, looks like Nvidia wants to play nice today, guys. All right. What we doing here? People are loading in on Tesla calls because it's dropping, so they trying to get it at a good price. They know Tesla gonna pop for the next what day was that for Tesla? For mm, all right. Okie dokie. SQQQ is still printing up. Let's see what else. Spies coming down on here. Walmart. Let's see what we got. Struggling around the range box area, guys. 674.96. But SQQQ still keeps printing. I would be interested in seeing about um, adding a position on SPY if it can break 674.96. That's what I'm looking for. Can it get there? If it can get there, then I'll be like, okay, we're in the money. Just trying to see what it's going to do. All right. We got a new bar printing on the 9-minute chart. It opened up lower than the previous one. Let's see. It opened up lower, popped up. Let's see, guys. Just tinkering around. What's it doing? Just a little bird's eye view here on SPY. Remember, this is the range box. Any positions that need to be added below here. There was definitely an imbalance yesterday. So we're just trying to figure out what is it gonna do. Shout out to the people who are not taking a profit. You know who you are. All right. Um, we're waiting patiently. All right, so we know for sure it's under the 72 moving average. It's under the market pulse. Oh, puts are coming in on QQQ. Let's look at QQQ, guys. QQQ. QQQ. Can it stand the rain? There's a lot of sellers up here at the top. Nothing has basically there's nothing clicking. Okay. Um the puts are coming in for June. So this not like it's a recent expiration date. Nothing is moving right now, guys. I promise you. Just waiting patiently here for the next entrance. The spine hit the range, block. Oh, what's IWM doing? Wait a minute. Hold on, IWM. I'm looking up IWM, guys. Uh-oh. IWM might be getting some action. What are we doing? All right, so as you can see, SPY is back over to the seller's block. Just hit the seller's block. Okay, let's see what it's going to do. This is going to be the moment of truth. We got two big seller blocks right here. SPY is literally sitting here. Zoom in. Trying to see what it's about to do. Nothing but sellers, sellers, sellers all the way down. MU is popping up. IWM is looking really solid. But again, it is stuck at this weird place. So be careful. Just get the profit you can. Okay, guys? Get the profit you can on both ends. IWM is strong. Again, y'all see this order block. This is where you got to be careful. This is where you do your entries and can take profits. Excuse me. All right. Let's see how this plays out, guys. What does it do? All right. It's right there at the tippy top of that seller's block. I'm waiting for some momentum. MU is coming in. Let's look at MU. Look, IWM, I don't know. It had a run. MU looks good. Ooh, hello, MU. Anybody want to look up contracts on MU? It's getting some play. Mm-hmm. MU looks good. Woo! Shout out to MU. What kind of contracts are MU talking about? Let's see. Let me see what contracts we talking. MU. Okay, $1,000 a contract. No wonder why it looks so great. All right, Nvidia is moving again. Nvidia is moving again, you guys. All right, now SPY has made it in the middle of the seller's block. Now this is where it's going to get real. Because this is where it's going to decide if it's going to break it or not. So now I've guided y'all to the bottom of the buyers. Now we're here back in the middle of the sellers. And now we're going to watch and see how it goes. So any sales need to happen below this area right here, 676. All you got to do is split the order block in the middle, and you'll see that it bounces in the middle line of that. Okay, let's go back here. Tesla is coming down, shawty. Woo! Tesla has to get to about 401 on there. Okay. All right. Waiting patiently. Nvidia is moving. Who's in Nvidia? Nvidia. Nice. Nvidia looks good, guys. But remember, Nvidia had a big run yesterday. So let's see how that fares out today. It's all about balance. All about balance. Usually you're going to get a big 3-day run or like a one run and a 1.5 or something like that. All right. Mm-mm-mm. What are we doing? Waiting patiently. All right, swing failure pattern. Spy. Okay, it's breaking. Okay. Nvidia looks solid. What are you doing? It's just about this. It's about to hit the top of the high of the day. And so this could mean that it is going to be a ranging day for SPY if it cannot break this. So let's see. We are trying to see if it can break yesterday's range. Mm-mm-mm. Or if it's going to do a zigzag today. Nvidia looks good though. Hmm. What are we doing, SPY? It's like it want to go higher, but God, yesterday was such a run. Like, what does it mean? Shout out to all the NVIDIA people. Mm-mm-mm. Okay. Slow motion today, y'all. NVIDIA is the winner. All right, can SPY break up above the high of this morning? Ooh, that's going to be a doozy. Let's see. All right, if it does, it's going to go up to let's see, 681, at least on futures. Let's see. This is the moment of truth right here. This candle right here is a moment of truth. This is the high from this morning. Video starting to, okay, it's breaking the high. Okay. It's the moment of truth. Can it hold it? Can it hold the high that it broke? It's like watching two people battle. It's crazy. All right. Can it hold it? Oil's falling, guys. USO falling. USO. Yep. Oil's tanking. Anyone's interested in trading oil? That is MCL on futures. Mm-mm-mm. Oil is tanking, guys. Oil might come down to 82. Mm-mm-mm. All right, guys, let's see what we're going to do now. So we broke the high. Can we hold it? This is the test and retest. I definitely know oil's falling right now. MCL futures, definitely a sell. Mm-hmm. NVIDIA keep moving. Okay. All right. I don't know. Are we gonna be able to keep it going, guys? Let's see. Video looks solid. Uh-oh. Let's see what we doing. Is this a range day? The moment of truth. Yo, this is so hard. I'm like, what is it gonna do? Especially after yesterday. Mm-mm. I want to take a nap. All right. IWM pushing up. Mm, Oil still coming down. Nvidia still going up. What's Nvidia doing now? Hold on. Oil paying. Y'all know how to trade oil? It's USO. On futures, it's MCL. Woo. Let me show y'all USO. Tanking. If you guys are not good in like reading levels, sometimes it's better. Sometimes it's good to just trade puts. Puts are easier for people sometimes because it's just falling, and it's usually, just going to keep falling for the day, especially after yesterday. Hmm. Yep. Okay, so I am in futures on oil currently, liking the movement a lot. Don't know when it's going to end per se. All right. Just took some profit off of oil. I'm gonna wait to see if I can get back in. IWM. All right, oil's still going. Somebody just put in above ask calls on Microsoft for expiration on Friday. Ooh, oil. Mm, it's pulling back. All right. What's next here? Oh shit, guys. Why y'all ain't tell me it's after 10:30? Sitting here on oil, guys. Well, anyway, I hope y'all get some oil trades because it's moving. And I loved that we were here. Ticker again for futures, MCL. Okay. All right. Love y'all. Gotta go.